saw some woman, yeah, and that she caught her man cheating. It was on the blog. It was on one of the blogs.
Yeah.
And she was thumping the shit out of him, you know. And I was thinking, why is she licking him like that?
Was he putting shopping in the back of his car? Seen it.
And this,
And she was licking him.
and this is me. You know why? Not the acts of service.
She was mad. You buying
Because
groceries?
let me tell you something.
She was
Yeah.
so mad that he was buying shopping
Because
for
you
the
see,
other
women,
woman.
you see what we have to do. Make your ear say you are lighting the Lord for somebody
She
else,
said,
and
"I ain't
my
even got
load is
food in
heavy.
my own
It's
house."
not gonna work.
The girl said, "I ain't got
Exactly.
food in my own yard."
That's why it bun her like
How
that.
are you? And that's all she cared about. She started taking the groceries out of the car and said, "I'm putting it in my own car because how are you over here?" And she's got a little girl, and you're buying food shopping over here, and we ain't got food shopping in our house that you live at and eat at.
Disgusting.
And that's the man them that'll come and drain you because she was in a nurse outfit, nice little nurse outfit, you know.
So she down
From
work and you're
work.
out there unloading shopping.
For a next gal who probably ain't even got no job.
Exactly. So don't be in your yard arguing about where them nah do, because
Just
they
leave.
will do
If it's
it
time to
for
leave,
somebody
leave.
else.
I'm an advocate for that. If it's time to leave, leave.
It's easier said than
If
done.
it's time to
I've
leave,
been
then
in
leave.
situations where I know I should have left and I didn't leave.
Why didn't you leave?
I don't know. I just felt like it was a commitment. I needed to be with him. Like we've been through so much now. We need to just ride it out and ride through this.
So that's so did you feel like it was just to say that you were still in it then while you stayed?
That, and I just didn't want to give up on it.
So you was in love with him still?
Oh yeah, definitely. Even though I knew it wasn't right, I just kept on saying to myself, we can work through it. And people was telling me, but that's why I said it's easier said than done, because you got to be the person to tell yourself that.
On your list at the time, was the pros more than the cons, or was the cons more than the pros? What you was willing to work through?
Or did you not write them down?
No, but she will know if it's more.
Yeah,
was there
that's
more
mentally,
advantages or was
I-
there more disadvantages?
Yeah, I didn't like physically write them down, but yeah, obviously mentally there was more than likely more.
Okay.
Exactly. So that's why you see normally,
that's why.
if you actually look into yourself and ask yourself the questions and break it down in that way,
What I can
you're
actually put
normally
up
giving
with.
yourself the answer. You can't keep loving somebody who's no good for you.
No,
Otherwise, then
absolutely.
you need to work on yourself.
But that's what.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
That's
And that
true.
is that you understand
That's true.
because you have to. Then you have to look at, who do I love?
Yeah.
Is it me? Because I'm loving some, am I addicted to pain, rare, but I can't really love you. Because when you love food, what you like, it's because it makes you feel good, it tastes good, it this, that, when you wear clothes that you love, it makes you look
And
good.
I think that's
Do you
what it
understand what
is.
I'm saying? That's why you have to have a pro and a con list.
I would
Yeah.
pull
It's not
to
love.
the good things. I'd only think about the good things, like the few good things. But yeah, remember that time, remember this, remember he does this, and da da da. But you have to go through these things because it's a life lesson. Now I know what to do going forwards. I wouldn't have known that. I feel like you have to go through these things.
I had to write my pros and cons down. I actually got a pen
Was
and paper.
was when you left? Was it the deal? Was it one of your deal breakers why you left?
It wasn't. Do you know? No, it wasn't.
It
I
weren't.
just had
You
a
just
wake up
had
call.
enough.
And it was the littlest thing that he did, and a light bulb just went off, and that was it. And we kept on getting back together as well. This is another thing we kept on doing. But that time, that was it. The light bulb went off.
You were spinning the
It
block.
was such a little thing as well.
Yeah.
And I just had it.
And you
I
just
was
had
spinning
enough.
the block
You were
a lot.
spinning the block.
A lot.
And he said, no more.
Not again.
There's
Yeah.
always a
Not
time you
spinning
got to
that
give
block.
up the spin the block. You got to say, I'm
Yeah,
not going to
no,
do this anymore.
no.
Especially to move forward too.
Yeah.
If you want to actually move forward and find what you
Absolutely.
actually genuinely want in someone where you don't even have
it's
to
just
have
holding you
a
back.
pros and cons list. Do you get what I'm saying? Like where
Yeah.
most of the times it's happy. And I think everybody deserves that. Everybody deserves to be in that relationship. I think that men try and convince us that we have to, tally up what we're willing to put up with and what we're not willing to put up with. But I think you can find everything that fits you. Do you get
I
what I'm
feel like
saying?
it's balance. I just feel like there's
Yeah.
no perfect list because we're not perfect.
That's
When
what
you
I'm
look into
saying.
yourself, there's going to be things. That's why I always say, no matter what you're doing, even when you're accepting shit, there's things on yourself that you need to work on.
Facts.
Yeah.
And that is why I feel like you need to be regiment with what you know that you need. When you see certain red flags, remember me and you had past conversations about when you need certain things done.
Absolutely.
Like, for example, if I need something done, and you know, I want somebody that knows how to assist me with. Or if they're not in that field, they want to work on what can we do for you,
How
or
can I
whatever,
help you?
whatever.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying? Like,
Definitely.
now is
That's
the
a
time
key
when
thing for
people are
me.
talking about big people stuff. Do you
Exactly.
understand what I mean?
Yes,
And things like
definitely,
that.
yeah.
Like a
for
man's
sure.
got to be able to be like a mentor. That's a big
Yeah.
thing. This is where I say like
Men teach you stuff as
yeah,
well.
I had to go through these things to understand what I want and what I'm worth having.
Yeah.
As I got older, I realized these are the things I need. So I had to go through like relationships like that to understand, no, that's not what I want. I need a guy that can like do this, that, and the other. But the mentoring thing is a big thing, because sometimes I feel like I'm really indecisive as well.
Yeah.
So
I just feel like red characteristics play a big part. So remember we spoke about certain people. Like, I just feel like if I see you with a healthy routine and your dedication to doing what you're doing and that, you know, it ticks boxes. Like if I would want you, not, and that though that doesn't even mean you'll be a good father, because sometimes you can still meet a man, everything looks good and it's not. But I'm just saying, like, let's not look at the red flags and accept them because we knew that they was gonna be wrong. Do you understand? So it don't make sense you accepting somebody, you've seen what they do all day, you've seen rare, but then now you're gonna, you know, want them to be all of these things, knowing that they never was that person.
Oblivious. Yeah, you can't be oblivious.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I mean?
Self-discipline.
Yeah.
And I feel like that was a learning curve.
That's why you're
Yes,
learning now, and
exactly.
Now you've got the discipline where you're not taking that.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, exactly.
You have to go through it and think it's love. But it's not
I'm
love.
strict now.
You have to be disciplined. You have to be disciplined
definitely.
in yourself in the window before you fall in love. Because you meet the person before you fall in love. So you're gonna, do you understand?
Yeah.
But enough man love bomb and lie.
Yeah, and lie like
They
dog.
lie. Do you understand what I'm
like
saying?
dog.
That's why you have to pray. That's why I always say,
And sell dreams.
that's why I say character.
Sell big dreams.
They sell dreams.
Big dreams. And it's like, you know, it's crazy when someone sells you a dream, but they actually can show you what can follow up. Because I'm not an e-dress. I'm not somebody that's just going to be, you can just tell me anything. That was the case. I've listened to 50,000 different men that's trying to sell me dreams. And there are quite a few. Yeah, anyway, I'm joking. But
Lily.
anyway, if I was to listen to all of them, then I'll be at ease. But you know when they show you follow up, sometimes you get showed follow up, or there's like a 90-day period where there might be
but that's called applying pressure.
Yes, apply pressure around that time.
Let me tell you something.
You gotta watch out for them ones.
If it's one thing, you have to, because some of those
You have
are dark
to watch out for those.
Because you got to vet. But because like we're saying, at the end of the day, even by what we're going by, you still ain't gonna be able to know everything.
You never
but
know. Never.
If you do, it will sift out a few of them, because some of them are they know the game, so they play the game.
You can't be over here acting like.
But a man
so
to me should apply pressure, because men can literally look at you and know in what areas they can assist.
That's true.
And that is it.
And they
Simple.
should assist. Whether it's the fact that I say my water tank isn't working, you're meant to help me figure it out. It's not giving. Men out here nowadays are so stingy on everything. Like, oh yeah, people want money. Women are gold. Well, women want money. Women are gold diggers. They want this and that. Not every woman wants that. I don't want to go to. I don't want to go to Hakkasan to go eat. I'd rather cook in my yard. I'm not saying come to my yard.
But enough of them, you see.